I never left.
Yep.
Wow, lame. Okay, so just as a very, very brief recap there after the 10-minute break. So it seems as though the caustic fluid is somehow interacting with the handprints left behind that you previously hadn't noticed.
I'll point it out to the madam and Petalin and ask if it makes any sense to them. Like if it's any magic.
Should I investigate or arcana check to see if I can recognize?
I suppose something else that you might notice is that where Thame's spear was covered in the stuff is also glowing. That same like lime yellow green.
Or my daggers?
No.
So just the wood then, organic material, not metal.
Same spear isn't magical, right? Hey, Sam, your spear isn't magical, right?
Paul.
I don't think so. It's just +1. So, technically,
That's
I
magic.
guess. Yeah, technically.
+1 is magic.
It
Oh.
says unconscious.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna spend 4 hit dice for this short rest.
Okay. Okay.
Or we're doing a short rest.
Yeah, the two of them need it. Makes sense.
Yeah, I need to spend 4 as well.
That poison particularly screwed me up pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
4 was probably too many. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
you never know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So should I investigate on the goop or?
That I'm waiting for the group to figure out what they want to do.
Well, I'm assuming they're investigating the goop after I asked them to.
I'm investigating the glow.
I'm staying cautiously away from it.
Since we can
Yeah.
assume that the handprints are magic, and because that's what they're interacting with. I guess to see if I can understand what kind of magical property it is that is causing the handprints to be invisible in the first place.
I don't know what answer you would be looking for there.
Well, I guess I just want to do a general investigation if I can see, what magical properties the handprints have.
They're I don't know. I mean, you're investigating handprints. You're physically investigating handprints.
So I should do an arcana check?
I don't know. I don't know what you want to learn. Do you want to learn like the school? Because Lavinia already told you that it's transmutation.
Well, then I don't know. I don't know why we're being asked to investigate them then, because it's like, yep, it's a handprint. We know they're magical.
I'm gonna ask Beldam if she knows what that monstrosity was that formed out of seemingly nothing.
How would I know? I'm a fortune teller.
Because you're a fucking mage. That's why.
Whoa! That escalated quickly.
I don't like this poison bullshit and mages and all this magic. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of magic. I hate it. Everything hurts.
Is spear magic?
I hate my spear.
Egg is gonna investigate the handprints, seeing the direction they're going to see
To the west.
establish.
already
Well,
knew.
just to establish specifically where they're going, and if you can see any other clues about further handprints.
There aren't enough that are glowing to let you like triangulate where they might be headed.
Okay,
You can
that's fine.
just see that like they were headed in a westerly direction.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I go ahead
Uh,
and start
probably
the
go that
ritual
way.
for detect magic?
Sure.
Can I like give him my spear or something like to detect? It's on my spear still, or it was.
Unless you wiped it clean, just
I did not
where-
wipe it clean. No.
so then yeah, it's still on there, and it has that like yellow green glow.
I'll hold it in front of him, but like, so he can inspect
Sure.
it better or whatever he's doing.
Okay.
She's doing.
So you complete the detect magic ritual. You sense the presence of magic through all the magic items that your party is carrying, but other than that, there's nothing. I know that you're about to ask. No, the caustic fluid is not magical.
Okay.
No, I am going to Batman Vision for more handprints.
Oh.
Oh.
Unfortunately, there are none.
Lame.
I like where your
Bang,
head's
do
at
you
with
need a
that.
hug?
That's pretty good. Don't talk to me, little one.
So let's get going then, I guess. If we're done.
Yeah. No
looking
time to
for
waste.
stuff.
I'm gonna trail behind the group a good 10 feet.
Okay,
Aw,
where
he's
are you headed?
pouting. To the west.
To the west.
Just going west.
Yeah.
Following the trail.
Well, the trail is leading north now because we found the handprint up here in the woods.
This trail.
But I mean, I'm talking about the trail of the thieves, not the physical trail.
Oh, did we find anything else besides that when he was looting?
No, I mean the bodies literally exploded.
Exploded
but,
into nothing.
But what? Yeah, like they just like the goo is all over the ground, and
Yeah.
it glows whenever it touches certain things.
Maybe we should bottle it up.
Yeah. I mean, I'll do so. I'll fill one vial.
So I have the ashes vial, and you'll have the goo vial.
I only have like one vial left, so.
Okay. Anything else?
Can we like use a stick to put some of the goo onto the scattered ashes of the demon?
Sure.
I have a
Does that
question.
glow?
No, it does not glow.
The handprint is on a tree, right?
Yes.
What orientation does it have? Like is it a handprint implying that they climbed the tree, or that they were resting against the tree, or like what?
It is upright.
Okay. Could have even been just like.
I'm assuming it's a method of communication.
I didn't actually even consider that. It's not bad.
So upright, like maybe they were standing and just leaning against the
It
tree
could be-
with their
that's-
arm out.
That's what I was thinking
Sure.
too.
Yeah. So probably they headed north. I don't know that they went west any further of here.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't here. He straight told me they were heading off to the west, right?
Oh shit. Well, my bad. I'm sorry, guys.
I forgot that you weren't here for that. I was like, what do you
Mommy.
mean he's going north?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, let's obviously follow the trail.
I mean, are you gonna follow the path? Is that what I'm getting?
I'll scout up ahead, yeah, but we'll follow the unless the prints point show it going off the track or the trail. We'll follow the trail. If
Well,
that's good
what-
with everyone.
I mean, okay, all right. So you guys head westward.
Mhm.
I mean, you're maybe an hour into following the path, and it's like you're about to come out of the valley, this large valley, and there's no sign. I mean, go ahead and make perception checks, I guess, if you're gonna keep tracking, or are you just gonna follow the trail?
I think
Keep
we
tracking.
should try to keep tracking.
Okay, so let's do that. Survival is also acceptable, whichever is higher, I suppose.
Oh, survival.
Oh, right. I forgot to take that off.
If it's higher.
Yeah.
So Madame Beldam, you're taking your time. You're looking for any source of information as to where these handprints, or even looking for footprints or any sign of passage. And the only thing you guys are able to find on the path itself are the heavy booted footprints of what you can assume are orcs patrolling through the area. Like there's absolutely no sign of these sneak thieves on the trail itself. And even as you dive off, into the trees slightly, I'm sure to take a look, you don't see any obvious signs of their passing.
Has it been 10 minutes?
It's been 30 minutes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was eating. What did you tell him, madam?
Oh no, I asked how much time had passed. If detect
Oh,
magic
no,
was
right
still
before
active or
that.
not. What do you mean right before that?
What she found on her perception.
Orc
Oh.
footprints.
Fuck all,
Got it.
pretty much.
So have we lost the trail then? Of footprints?
It seems so. I mean, there was never really a firm trail of footprints.
So let's head back, and let's start like applying the goo to random trees, I guess, and try to spread it out as much as we can to see if we find any handprints.
Oh, I don't know. Should we really just turn back after just a few hours? I mean, they're at least a couple hours ahead of us. They could still be going this way.
Yeah, but what are the chances they actually followed the trail?
Well, we can't apply the goo to every tree in the forest.
Hopefully we won't need to.
Hmm.
And we could try to, like, based on the previous handprints and the current one. And I'm getting an echo.
Yeah, why are we echoing?
We're going off Paul.
Off me.
Yeah.
I haven't touched anything.
I don't know.
I'm telling you what I'm seeing on Discord.
Hey, Rumble, turn off the ambient. Oh no, it is coming from Paul.
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but it is. Pretty
Yeah.
clearly, too.
Yep.
Still?
Yes.
Still go.
Did your sound driver change?
Nope. Not a thing has changed. I've been sitting here looking at the map thinking.
Well, that doesn't mean that something didn't change. Like Windows might have fucked something.
I mean, it usually tells me when it does, but I'm just gonna leave and come back.
Okay. Eve. Oh no, I think I'm still echoing. Oh no, okay, it's better.
Nope,
now.
you're good.
It's better now?
Weird.
Who knows why that happened? But okay, so what are you guys gonna do?
Well, if we keep going west, we're probably gonna run into deadwood. And find ourselves surrounded by a lot of orcs.
I say we try the goo plan.
The handprints are our only lead.
Yep.
So are we gonna go back to the clearing where we fought the...
Where we last saw handprints, yeah.
Yeah.
And then just start going in like a circle pattern out from there?
I mean, start with the trees to the west. Presumably they lead to a path.
Okay, is that the
Yep,
group
I agree.
consensus?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, using Chain's excellent powers of deduction and realizing that the goo is somehow interacting with magic, you begin to carefully and methodically, approach trees and spread a little bit of the caustic fluid on them. You have a very limited amount, having only collected a single vial. So, you are very fortunate in that you are able to quickly deduce a short pattern of what looks like a trail. Perhaps these thieves intended for somebody to find them. And there is some sort of secret ritual. Now, once they're revealed, I'm just going to go ahead and say this happens because I don't want to wait for you to do it. When you detect magic on the handprints, you can clearly see that they are magic. but the goo itself is not. So it appears as though it's masked in some way. But following this trail for several hours, you reach like just towards the midday, maybe a little bit later, like mid-afternoon even, and you can hear what sounds like a waterfall in the distance, not too far away. The all signs point to this being where they were headed.
Towards the waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
I can go scout it out.
Oh,
Woohoo!
I like it.
Feel calmer all of a sudden.
I don't know. You're not supposed to go chasing waterfalls.
Dang, Rage Fist is not gonna rage quit anymore.
Anyway, you guys good with me checking it out, stealthing it?
Yeah, for
we'll,
sure.
Yeah,
we'll,
sure.
we'll follow along.
Peace.
Yep.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no. Oh, I didn't. I have advantage. Yeah, that looks better.
Nice.
give me one moment. So you creep along the edge of a small hilltop. I'm guessing probably like crawling on your belly stealthily, and trying to peer over the edge. And as you get to the end and are just like the group has lost sight of you by this point, you reach the crest of the hill and look downward, and you can definitely see the rushing waterfall is just like crashing over the rocks and pouring into what looks like almost like a small lake that must certainly drain somewhere. More of a pond than a lake, really. Beyond that, make a perception check.
Nice.
Okay. So as you're looking over, as you're peering over and trying to just get a better view, your keen vision allows you to spot what looks like the corpse of a few orcs lying on the ground. Give me one moment.
Here, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab something just real quick.
Sure. Ugh.
That was loud.
Yeah. He's good.
That is a raging waterfall.
Yeah, it is. Why does that not have an entry on here?
There, I'll turn down the waterfall.
But it's raging.
Like a fist.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay, that is correct. I thought so. So you spot what looks like the corpse of a couple of orcs just smashed up against the rocks, and then your glance travels southward, and you can see what looks like an enormous, like almost like a bug, with another orc body in its hands, and it's just like it's already eaten away at one of its arms. It's just chewing on it. Let me give you a visual.
I don't know if I want a visual of that. It's gross.
Yeah, damn.
So that's
Oh,
what
there
you
we
see.
go. Oh my.
Oh, there we go. Well then. Time to sneak my way back.
Sure.
Let the rest of the group know.
Okay.
Giant bug monster. Killed some orcs already.
Giant
Whoever
bug
heard
monster
of a
doesn't sound
giant-
like what we were following.
Yeah, whoever heard of a giant bug? This guy's crazy.
Bugs are small.
Exactly.
So are dwarves, but we already met a giant one of those.
Fair point.
I mean, he was-
actually.
He was tall. Tall dwarf.
And fat.
And fat. He was a big dwarf.
Was a big boy.
And he smelled funny too.
Those might have been the corpses.
That was just rude.
Well, we can either kill the bug monster and find out what he's snacking on. See if there's any good stuff. We could wait for the bug monster to eat his fill. And
We could
then
reason with
grab the bodies. We could animal handle the bug monster. Or we can sneak in and try to get it.
Well, we know that these handprints towards the waterfall. I guess we have to keep going this way. Bug monster or no.
Are we going to try to kill it, or are we going to try to sneak up or sneak past it?
I think we all know that sneaking is not really an option for this group.
I don't want to touch a big bug. That's gross.
So are we going to go kill it?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, we can attempt to sneak past and then just be ready to fight.
How
will
hard could
attempt
it
to
be
reason
to
with it.
kill a bug? Come on, let's go get this done.
So
I
you guys
appreciate
are
the
gonna
gun ho
begin
activity.
advancing on
Before
the.
we go, I am going to make sure that I have my mage armor fixed up.
Okay,
So that's gonna bring my armor class up to 16.
sure.
And
I'm gonna
perhaps
use one of these.
some blessings?
Shane, I'm gonna hand you the vial of caustic, gross goo.
Do we have any more of it?
I don't know.
You have a very limited amount.
You have whatever.
Ah, just
Probably
hold on
save
to
it.
it.
No, trust me. I don't want this stuff.
Alright, I'll take it. You're right. Yeah, got it. As someone who's proficient in a poisoner's kit, is there enough to poison a dagger if need be? Or
you
like a
could
short sword?
probably dip like an arrowhead into it.
Okay.
Or like pour it out onto an arrowhead. I don't think a vial is large enough to really.
Yeah.
So what? I mean, are you guys moving in? What? I mean,
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
As soon as
totally.
one of us blesses the others. Hashtag blessed.
Well, I usually do that in combat,
Oh,
just
okay.
because it's a concentration spell. But what I can do is I can give out some guidance boops.
so this should be here.
You want some guidance boops?
I mean, I do like your boobs. They typically
Yes.
help.
All right.
The other thing I
Why
can do.
I
these
just need to check
disappeared.
one
Because it's roll
thing,
20.
because on guidance it doesn't specifically say that I can't, but it doesn't specifically say that I can do more than one at a time.
I appreciate the technicalities.
What are you trying to do?
So I guess
Well, so when you cast guidance, what?
it's really just a D4 added to an ability
Right, but
check.
what's the right? But what's
So I guess that would be
do-
the stealth.
So if you're guiding, it's concentration up to a minute. Once the spell ends, the target can roll or once before the spell ends. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll the D4 and add it to ability check of their choice.
Yeah. So I mean, I could probably bless everybody now before we go in, since guidance is
You
ability
can't.
check and not like
It's 'cause
attack.
It's concentration,
You'd have to concentrate
So-
the entire time.
so you can only bless one person.
Yep.
No,
Because you're
Um,
concentrating on that one
getting
person
confused
having
between
guidance.
Bless and guidance.
I think he misspoke. I think he meant you can only guidance one person.
Okay, only
Yeah.
guidance one person.
Yeah.
Are we guiding someone Why?
So I can-
Who needs guidance for what?
So I have an interesting ability to breathe anywhere. Fun fact. So I could actually
Including
sneak underwater. Yes.
Oh.
I can't control my character.
Oh.
I'm just wondering if I'm on the wrong layer.
No, you're on the token layer. Just,
Okay, I'll bring my own note then. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, mine also.
Okay.
I actually have an idea since you can breathe underwater.
I can go assassinate it.
Well, if the no, I mean if the trail led us here, why don't you just stick your head underwater there and see if there's an underwater cavern or something behind the waterfall where this person is that we're tracking is maybe hidden?
So, I feel compelled to speak up here and ask how that isn't metagaming.
What part?
The assumption that there's something behind a waterfall.
Oh, the only reason I think it is because the trail had to lead us here for a reason.
Yeah.
Okay, but that didn't answer my question. Why would there be something behind a waterfall?
I mean, I was kind of going off the assumption that the trail did lead us here, and
I guess it could
but
just
I mean,
also be
if you think
underwater.
that's metagamey, we don't have
so,
to, obviously.
no. What I'm asking, and nobody's answering this question. Why do you think there's something behind a waterfall? Not behind
don't.
this waterfall. Behind a waterfall.
Look, man, I came here to kill a bug. I don't know what this waterfall talk is.
No, I'm asking out of character.
I guess that's fair. So yeah, I guess that's
I want an answer.
I don't know.
I mean, I've given you the only answer that I could come up with. That
Well-
the trail led us here for some reason.
But okay.
If that's
I
not a
can't-
good enough reason, then yes, it is metagaming.
Well, no. I feel like so. My question isn't being answered because you guys are interpreting the question. So I'm asking why you as people feel like there might be anything behind any waterfall ever.
I
Not
don't.
characters.
Because lots of hidden behind waterfalls.
Oh yeah, movies.
Popular culture.
Okay, thank you. So,
Gotcha.
do your characters have any reason to believe that there might be something behind a waterfall?
Probably not.
I don't know. It's oddly specific. So I guess we're gonna go attack a bug.
Well, that doesn't mean no. I'm asking.
I mean, I've traveled the world. Maybe I see every now and then a cave under waterfall.
I'm just waiting for one good reason so that I can allow that logic to progress. If anybody has one, please give it to me.
I mean, the reason I feel there is metagaming because I can see that there's more black where the waterfall is.
I know.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have even thought. If that was the edge of the screen, I wouldn't have even thought to check behind the waterfall. Honestly.
Yep.
Honestly,
that,
I didn't
that
actually
didn't even
consider.
occur to me.
I didn't actually consider. Like, I just immediately assumed waterfall. There was something behind it because popular culture.
Right. So what I'm asking, like, I understand that
I
there's
don't actually think.
there's a metagame reason to believe it, and that's okay. Sometimes the character will know, and it's a metagaming. I'm not saying there isn't anything behind the waterfall. I just want you guys to give me a reason why that line of thought would pop into your character's head. And if it hasn't, and if it doesn't, that's okay. We'll move forward.
It hasn't and it doesn't still.
Okay. All right. Then
Yeah, I'm
that's
fine.
fine. Let's move forward.
I mean, either way, I suggested going underwater so that I could assassinate the bug.
Sure. But let me ask you this: where are you going to hide?
Is not underwater an answer?
How are you going to get to underwater?
He doesn't see us right now, right?
I think
Supposedly.
the point is that you're gonna
If
make
you
a
jump in the
splashing
water.
sound.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what I'm asking is from here to here, where are you hiding?
If I'm well, I would be entirely relying on the fact that the creature has its back to us.
Okay, but facing isn't a thing. So, I guess what the point I'm trying to make is that you have to have cover to hide. Like you don't just crouch and go invisible. So remember
This is
that
Skyrim?
mechanically.
Okay.
You sure?
Within
I was
within
just watching videos on E3. I'm pretty sure that's how stealth works.
I mean,
And
if
then
the Last of Us trailer taught us anything, it's
And then a
it's
bar
that
fills
you
up.
can you can kiss a girl and have some crazy fucking trips.
Been there.
Anyway, so what is the plan now? Now that we've discussed metagaming and the mechanics of stealth,
Fucking run at it and stab it.
I'm not saying that. So there are avenues of stealth. You can't just like crouch and go along the beach. I'm asking you to think through the decision instead of just declaring the mechanical action.
Okay, first of all, we see this bug right now, right? Like it's
Yes,
very
and
clear.
it's definitely eating something.
I want
like an
to.
orc.
I want to know if I have any fucking idea what this thing is, at all.
Sure.
Oh, that's a fair point.
I also would like
Nature?
that.
I guess.
Nature
Nature's fine.
survival, right?
Nature's fine. Have any of you traveled underground?
No, I have not.
No,
Unlikely.
I'm a forest gnome thing, so no.
Nope.
So nobody's traveled underground?
Probably not.
I mean,
Okay.
not unless
So-
there's like vague underground caverns in Everdawn.
I mean, you're all factors, so I'm sure that maybe at some point you've gone into an old ruined temple that goes underground or something.
Oh, sure. Then yeah, probably.
I mean,
Okay.
did the elemental temple count?
Yeah.
So the out here is that you guys have 4 levels of experience that we didn't play.
hmm
So
Yeah.
you can kind of, how did you get to level 4? You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true.
So, have any of you ever like traveled through like an old dwarven ruin or like an old cavern or cave system or anything like that?
I feel like Chain wouldn't shy away from the new adventure.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And he probably dragged Pedalin along.
hmm
Okay. So then Chain and Pedalin have encountered a creature much like this before, though its chitinous exoskeleton was a lighter color. It appears to be in some way related to the dreaded burrowing Umber Hulk, a powerful insectoid creature that is capable of tunneling through solid rock.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean? Oh, you know what this thing is?
Well, kinda?
Oh, good. You know how to
You know-
kill
Friendly?
it. Then.
No.
I mean, have you ever heard of the tunneling Under Hulk?
Umber.
Umber Hulk.
I've heard stories. Didn't believe them.
Well, start believing, because that could be one of them over there.
You mean
So
we have the
it's not
chance to
friendly.
kill one?
What?
Yeah,
Two
I think
people
we
talked at once.
we look at Egg and it's like friendly. It's a bug.
And he's currently eating orcs. So, no.
I'm
I
just
cover
saying,
up
if we
any
proceed,
orcish
we should
features
do
I
so
have.
With extreme caution.
I mean,
All right.
that just proves that he's hungry.
It turns slowly, its mandibles clacking,
Oh, shit.
and the antenna on top of its head appear to be twitching slightly, almost pointed in your direction.
Hide behind the rocks.
May I
Okay, Chain
suggest we-
dives to hide behind the rocks.
Go to stealth or
Yes.
22.
Seeing 4 humanoid creatures seemingly observing it, you can see its enormous mandibles that like dangle down from its like its jaw clack a couple of times, almost as though it were excited. It casts the corpse aside and begins to gallop toward you on all 4s. Roll initiative.
Rest in peace, then.
Okay. And sort by descending. Okay, pedal
It
in.
didn't put me in the
initiative is yours.
tracker for some reason.
Do what?
It didn't put me in the turn order tracker
Oh.
for some reason.
Oh,
I'll just add the number myself.
yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
You are last anyway, yeah.
Okay, I am going to do two things. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to... I'm gonna bless everybody. Hang tight. It's the wrong button. So that's all 4 of you. And then I'm going to use... Let's see. Oh, it's so far away. How far away is it? Very far. I wonder. No, I don't have anything with that kind of range.
You could move.
I could move. I think I will. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move behind the people with weapons. Have fun.
You can actually use your action to try to hide. If you'd be
I
so
already used my
inclined.
action to do the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can't do it as a bonus action, right?
I don't
No.
think so.
No, she's not a rogue.
It's a spell, yeah. Or, I mean, not a spell,
Alright. Class ability. Okay, Chain, the initiative is yours.
I remain hidden. I don't particularly feel like running at it.
Okay, Egg.
Egg will step forward and yells at the bug, "Hail, good bug, sir!"
Oh God.
Roll
That's,
charisma.
that's his turn.
Am I still bleeding audio?
No.
Okay. I saw me lighting up a lot intermittently for some reason.
No, you're
No,
good.
I think you're fine.
Oh, Egg, you're finished with your turn?
Yep. I stepped
Okay.
forward and took out
Yeah.
my weapon, but
Okay. The creature quickly burrows underground in the soft sand at the shoreline, and you can see a tunnel of earth moving forward towards you.
Do have fun with that.
It ends about
Madam.
there. Madam Beldam, the initiative is yours.
How do I not get bodied in one turn?
Go invisible, I imagine.
I'm sure the creature underground will care about that.
Jump. I was gonna say move onto the rocks, but he can go through rocks.
Can I prepare a spell to cast as a reaction?
you can tell me that you are readying a spell with a very specific trigger word. Understand that even if it doesn't trigger, the spell slot is consumed. So you can be, you just tell me what will cause you to actually unleash that spell. And as long as that occurs before your next initiative, that happens.
I'm guessing if the monster decides to lunge at me.
So
then
if
as
you are
a-
attacked,
Yes.
okay, then what are you going to do if you are
Roll
attacked?
Thunderstep.
Okay. So you are preparing to cast Thunderstep in the event that you are attacked by the monster.
Oh. Are they within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
Hmm. Okay, let's scooch over one. And
Egg
say,
is still.
cast Thunderstep if that monster comes within 10 feet of me.
Okay. If the monster is within 10 feet of you, you cast Thunderstep. Okay. That it?
Yep.
Fame, you have the initiative.
So we can see it like scurrying to us in under land. You said?
You could see, like, there was occasionally, like, faint rippling and movement.
Where would have been
The
the
last-
last?
Like, around... Oh, the circle doesn't get big enough. Let me do this. Around here. Oh, I'm on the GM overlay.
Oh,
Damn it.
okay, yeah. I didn't see anything.
Damn it. Oh no! Okay. I accidentally deleted the Umber Hulk.
Oh,
We win!
Hooray!
It left.
The tunnel collapsed on itself.
Can you see that circle?
No.
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 Oh, now we
okay.
can.
Yes.
Like around there.
Around there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2. I'm gonna go right here.
Okay.
And this is my... Basically, I'm gonna go up there and just kind of like feel the rumblings of the earth and just like close my eyes and just wait.
Okay. Pedal in. The initiative is yours.
Hmm.
I think when you accidentally deleted him, he got removed out of initiative.
Oh. Probably. Oh no, he's also just not visible. Or shouldn't be visible in the initiative order.
Oh, okay.
That's what I figured happened. Because it happened before he said he deleted it.
I think
I just
we're
realized
kind of
the game looks
bunched
so
up
much
in
better
here.
if you zoom in.
Yeah.
I'm
What'd you
gonna
say,
move
Petalin?
over. Oh, I'm just kind of talking to myself. Kind of bunched up here. Might move over there to kind of spread out a little bit, while still also staying away from the madam.
Probably smart.
I guess I'll just move. And I'll end my turn there.
Okay.
Keeping my back to the rocks there.
I abstain.
So, the earth trembles,
I think
and then bursting from the sand. Oh, should be one more over, right here. The creature seemed to sense small, easy prey
Ah, balls.
through
That's within 10 of me, isn't it?
yes.
Looks like it.
Yep.